In Shower Thoughts News.
Shower Thoughts.
Oh.
Submitted by Stomach Flu for You. Oh.
Stomach flu
sucks.
Stomach flu for you, yeah.
Sucks.
I heard there's no such thing as a stomach flu.
Or food poisoning, whatever the fuck.
There's no stomach flu?
I heard it's just flu, and then there's like stomach ache. There's no such thing as.
I think it's just another way of saying food poisoning, I think.
Yeah, sometimes I do that. Where it's like I meant food poisoning, but I say stomach flu.
Because you get a fever and you get flu-like symptoms and then you're throwing up and shitting too.
You know what happened? You know that lettuce thing that's going around?
E. coli?
Jess actually had the E. coli because then she had a Caesar salad and then she was puking for a couple days.
Recently?
No, this was like a month ago.
Oh.
You want to hear some gangster shit though? Yeah. I read that E. coli shit, right? I ordered a Caesar salad anyways, and I was fine.
My dude.
Ooh, watch
But
it.
it's like,
The original.
it's like Russian roulette right now, man.
I said, I didn't give a fuck.
That's very surprising for you.
You want to hear the real story though?
Yeah.
I ate the salad, I found out after. That's the real story.
As long as you drink afterward and jump up and down, you watched it. You watched it.
Did you get the food poisonings?
I did not, and I'm thinking it's because I had like 10 shots after. So I might have been.
Melted them shit.
I think the alcohol killed it.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart man.
I didn't get it, so I think I got pretty lucky.
The most profound shower thoughts have been compiled in a recent subreddit.
Shower thoughts are the best.
I have shit thoughts. Like when I'm on the toilet and I didn't really remember something, it comes to me when I'm taking a shit.
Because all the bullshit leaves, and then you have your good
But
spots
then,
there.
don't you fiddle with your telephono on the shitter?
Always.
Yeah.
So to me, it's very different because it's the same as sitting down if I'm fiddling with this. But if I'm doing this, it gives me time to think.
Yeah, these are
Because I'm
more
not
like-
focused on life, you know?
Yeah, these are more like when they look like deep into things. So for example, the first one here. The generation that protested Vietnam due to the senseless killings of young people are now criticizing young people for standing up to senseless killings. Next one. Someday the first half of your life has ended, but you won't know it.
What does that mean?
Like you,
This
like
sounds
you
like
wake up,
stoner thoughts.
like you're 50 and you're like, oh, my first half of my life is gone. Like that?
Well, you will never know when the half of your life because you don't know when you're gonna die. That's kind of what they're
That's
saying.
kind of obvious.
Dude,
right?
Vietnam, you know how
Yeah,
many
it's
people
like
were fucking
some
dying in
more
Vietnam? It was insane.
Yeah.
It was insane.
I think the hippies that supported the stop of Vietnam are still trying to stop like all kinds of violence and shit. So I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I'm gonna uppercut this motherfucker.
Next one. A boxer can be a sore loser and a good sport simultaneously.
Will say that one more time?
A boxer can be a sore loser and a good sport simultaneously.
How?
This shit's weak, yo.
yeah,
This shit's a corporate poor drink, man.
Venu Malash philosophy.
Yeah.
I'm a good and bad boy.
I'm a very good bad boy.
Yeah.
This is typical Reddit
Yeah,
wisdom,
yeah.
though, man. I don't know.
This guy sucks at being a pothead.
Yeah.
This is pothead thoughts.
It's not blowing me away. It's not like, wow.
Okay, or maybe I'm just too stupid and I don't get it because
I am a very good bad boy.
I am a sore loser, good sport.
Yeah.
This next one. The 7 deadly sins are just survival instincts which society has deemed inappropriate because they favor the individual and not the group.
what's the 7 deadly sins?
Gluttony isn't survival instinct though,
Yeah, that's terrible.
because animals don't do that.
Fasting is a survival instinct.
Animals that aren't gluttonous?
No, they don't keep eating until they die and get crazy fat.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they eat and like, oh.
What about
full.
Tyson? He got
And they
so
walk.
fucking fat because he didn't know
But he's
how
not
to
a wild
stop
animal. He's
eating.
domesticated, so he's living off of human behavior.
Wait, so what are the 7 deadly sins?
This is the appropriate response to shower thoughts, by the way.
It's lust, gluttony.
Hurry the fuck up! You're wasting all the hot water.
Lust, gluttony, envy.
Well, I
That's like
mean,
a shower argument.
Yeah.
Our viewers wanted to see this. They submitted this. I don't know.
Damn.
I want to know what this.
Okay, 7 deadly sins.
Lust, gluttony, envy, pride. That's all I got. Go ahead.
Pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth.
Wrath and sloth. I'm finding out pride.
What's sloth?
Laziness.
Like you're a slow, lazy motherfucker.
Legitimately, I am all those 7 deadly sins.
No, you're not sloth anymore.
Oh, I know. I fixed that shit.
Your lust.
You're not greedy.
I'm not lust. I'm none of these. Never mind.
For food you are.
You're not lust? Who's not lust? Who's not lust? Stand up and show yourself.
I don't have much.
Feel yourself.
Damn mafia.
See?
I know.
I think the 7 deadly sins is like everybody.
So,
Damn.
next one.
Profound.
Where you set the bar, yeah.
Yeah, so then you proved her point.
No, but
Or whatever their
they're
point
saying
was,
it's
sorry.
I think the 7 deadly sins is everybody.
I'm trying to do shower thoughts right now.
I know, we need this.
We're bad
Should I push that
and we're good.
Like,
Yeah.
I put myself in his mindset and see if it blows me away.
Not to say anything negative about this article, but what is this list about? I got a little lost.
Shower thoughts.
Shower thoughts.
Yeah. Okay, so let's roll on to the next. All right, let's do it. Next one.
Take a shower, David. Take a shower.
If everyone was cremated, we'd have less to worry about if there was a zombie apocalypse.
Very true. Very true.
That's high thoughts.
But
That's
if you
not
think,
shower
I mean, it's another version of saying high
if you
thoughts.
think zombies can come out of caskets, because if you're 6 feet under, there's fucking all this dirt. You can't fucking climb yourself out.
That's a bad. That's not profound. Not profound.
Okay, next one. The reason for the good guys always win trope is because throughout history, the victors write the textbooks and they always think they're the good guys.
That's true.
That's true. That's a good one. I like that one.
But what qualifies a shower thought, though? I'm so confused.
Just let it be.
It's just a week.
okay.
It's like a ho hum thing. Ho
Just
hum
have
thing.
fun with it.
Just call it high thoughts.
Yeah, I think you're just going like this and you're like,
Yeah, high
Well,
thoughts.
maybe it's because when I shower, I think of way different things, though.
what do you think of?
Like, for example, like the other day when I do think of a lot of recipes. Others, but that's a given, though. I do that before I sleep and I shower.
You do that while he's jacking off too.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Pastrami. No, but we had, like, I'll think of shit like this. Like, what would have happened if, I think about a lot of what ifs.
Ooh, give me one.
So, for example, I thought about, like, what if I stayed with my very first girlfriend? Like, where would I be at right now?
Oh, you live in the past a lot?
I don't live in the past. I just think about how life can be a lot of different trajectories.
Yeah.
And so,
It's like the Ashton Kutcher one.
You think about it, but you don't dwell.
yeah, I don't dwell. It's just fascinating because I look at it like this, right? So my very first girlfriend, from her dumping me to who I am now, that was a huge catalyst to the reason why I'm as successful as I am now.
Cause you're hot broke, and then you say, "I'm gonna prove to you." Is that what happened?
By the way, your ex, never heard of her. I never heard of her my whole life. You know what I'm saying?
It was more like this. It was like, exactly, thank you very
I know
much.
David So.
It was more like this. It's like I identified who I was as a person because of her. So like I was such a loser that I thought if she told me that I was important, then I was an important person. So when I broke up with her, it helped me self-reflect.
Oh, you broke up with her?
No, when she broke up with me, it made me self-reflect. I was like, oh shit, I'm a fucking loser. You know what I mean? So all I could picture at the time was a white picket fence, marrying this girl and having a kid. And that's as far as my dreams went. Wow. So when we broke up, that dream shattered and I was like, hold on a second, my world's this big. And then it helped me evolve as a person. Nice. So that's the type of weird shit that I think about when...
That's a fucking shower thought.
Yeah, I don't know. It just goes into this weird, like, space.
This next one kind of made me giggle. Our power grid is just a massive highway system for squirrels.
That's a shower thought.
Cute. I love squirrels on power lines.
Also, there's like marble, you know, like the marble granite stones. I look for faces in there.
Oh, I do that all the time.
That's fun.
Okay, thank God, because I thought it was just me. Thank you.
No, you know what? I mean, this might be really weird, but when I was little and like I'd be on the toilet just because I would be wasting time forever and I'll just be there. And then I would touch tiles in a certain pattern and in my mind they would open, like unleash this different world. That was my imagination. I think I was like 5.
That's pretty dope.
Currently, right now, there's a girl in the granite that's very happy, a black lady with dreads playing a saxophone.
Ooh.
Yeah, so she's like,
Those are trapped souls on the wall.
Oh no.
That's like trapped souls in the wall.
I'm scared.
I did think
But they're
about that.
happy
though.
souls.
I did think about that.
They're
There's-
trapped. That's sad.
There's also one with a ghoul staring directly at me, so.
They're in wall heaven.
Alright, next one here.
Yeah.
Have you tell a kid, it's like, hey, don't worry, they're in wall heaven. The kid's like, Mom. And then Joe's just like, yep, good advice.
Cool thing before you go shower, those are trapped souls. Next one.
God.
They will never shower again.
Oh.
Alright, next shower thought. Someone that tells you not to take advice from them because they give bad advice is technically good advice.
That's true.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
don't listen to me, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I always tell people that, but they don't listen.
Next one. We can only describe smells by comparing them to other smells.
Yeah, or taste.
taste.
That's true.
And color. Color too, right? You can't really compare.
I don't know about color.
That's ridiculous.
I can't describe color. I can describe taste though.
That's the most
Everyone sees
absurd thing I've
color
ever heard.
In their own eye, like their own way.
Do they?
Yeah, they do. Because all of us bring in light differently.
Yes. See, I'm not done.
That is red.
He validated.
You know, people with light colored eyes, they see different colors from brown color eyes. Because they bring in way
The
more
only way
light.
to describe a color is with other things that are the same color.
Fucking booklet of colors.
Pantone book?
Pantone book.
Just give the number. That's it. That's the color I want.
You will never know if
I don't know
another
what they
person
see. Yeah.
sees the same color.
Yeah, they might see peach.
We should just take out their eyeballs.
You know what? That makes sense. Maybe that's why so many Asian people have gold Camrys, because that shit is hideous.
The champagne color ones.
They love it. They think it's amazing.
Next one. Most fences aren't that secure. They just take advantage of our laziness.
Oh, to break in?
It depends. I mean, some of them have those spikes on the top. They're pretty like.
Yeah, I think those are pretty sturdy.
Like when I was a kid scaling fences, I was like, oh fuck these ones.
If it had barbed wire, yeah, but everything else, I like. It's easy. I'll hop this like nothing.
Yeah, well the black ones with those arrow spikes at the top.
I hop those too.
Really? The 12-footers?
Oh, just neighborhood ones.
Oh, okay.
What else is there?
This next one.
Let's make fun of them.
One of the worst feelings is your sleeve sliding down as you wash your hands.
No, one of the worst feelings is acid in your face, in your eyes.
I think that beats it a little bit, man.
Yeah, I think that's
little.
probably one of the worst feelings, actually.
This person's a little bitch. What the fuck are they complaining about?
Because you don't want a wet sleeve for the rest of the day. Or it's like, then you want to change. Like, I get it.
One of the worst feelings is going to the bank and finding out you have no money now.
One
That's
of the worst
worse.
feelings is coming home and finding out that your ex-wife took away your kids.
You know, one of the worst feelings is your dog eats your kid when you're gone.
One of the worst feelings is you go to a steakhouse and you finish it and then you find out the steak was actually your grandma and the chef fucking cooked her.
Yeah, I think that's one of the worst feelings.
That's so funny, dude. Like, that's hilarious, because somebody would be like, okay, well, today my wife accused me of raping and taking away my kids. Well, fuck you. I have wet sleeves.
Yeah, guess what? You know, my sock's a little bit soggy. So that's probably the worst
Don't you
feeling.
fucking complain to me, bitch.
This last one here, sleep is like a trial version of death.
Well, I love trying out death then.
This is what people think about? Because I must be like a little bit different than most people because I don't think that way.
To be honest with you, I've read way better shower thoughts, but this article that was submitted had these, so I don't know. But then I can't find the other ones. But usually I'll come across them like on my feed from a lot of the meme accounts.
Yeah.
I'll have a lot of dope ones.
I love imagination, right? I love listening to other people's like thoughts and whatever. These thoughts made me feel like, ooh, I'm bored listening to you. Yeah. And thinking like, wow, because I got a piece of how they think, right? And I'm like, wow, you're fucking boring. This is your shower thought? I'm getting sad. Like I'm getting depressed being in that fucking wavelength.
Yeah, maybe it's bath time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For some of these people.